Have you ever felt like someone was pulling your strings, making you do or say things you didn't really want to? It's a spooky feeling, right? Well, it might not be your imagination. There are subtle, often unseen psychological tricks that people can use to influence you. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on 7 of these dark psychology tricks. Not so you can use them, but so you can spot them, understand them, and protect yourself from being controlled. Let's get started. First up is gaslighting. This is a big one. It's when someone messes with your sense of reality. They might deny saying something you clearly remember them saying, or tell you overreacting or being too sensitive when you have a valid emotional response. Over time, gaslighting can make you doubt your own memory, perception, and even your sanity. It's a tactic used to gain power and control by making you dependent on their version of reality. If you constantly feel confused and find yourself apologizing for things you're not sure you did wrong, you might be a victim of gaslighting. Next, we have love bombing. This one feels amazing at first, which is what makes it so dangerous. Imagine meeting someone who showers you with excessive attention, affection, and gifts right from the start. They tell you you're their soulmate after just a few dates. It feels like a fairy tale, but it's often a strategy. The goal of love bombing is to make you feel indebted and dependent on their affection. Once they have you hooked, they can start to pull away, leaving you desperate to get that initial high back, and willing to do almost anything to please them. True connection builds over time. Love bombing is a shortcut to control. Third on our list is the guilt trip. We've all probably experienced this one. It's when someone makes you feel responsible for their unhappiness or problems. They use phrases like, "If you really cared about me, you would, ... double quotes, or they sigh dramatically when you can't do what they want. They're playing on your empathy and your desire to be a good person. The manipulator puts you in a position where, to avoid feeling guilty, you have to give in to their demands. It's a way of controlling your actions by weaponizing your own conscience against you. Number 4 is playing the victim. This is a classic move. A person who consistently acts like the world is against them, that they're always wronged, can be very manipulative. By painting themselves as the perpetual victim, they deflect responsibility for their own actions and can make you feel sorry for them. This sympathy can then be used to get you to do things for them, forgive their bad behavior, or even take their side against others. They control the narrative by always being the underdog, which makes it very difficult to hold them accountable. Let's talk about the 5th trick, silent treatment. This is a form of passive-aggressive control. Instead of communicating their feelings or working through a conflict, a person will simply ice you out. They ignore your calls, texts, and your very presence. This creates a huge amount of anxiety and emotional distress. You start wondering what you did wrong and become desperate to fix the situation. The manipulator knows this, and they use the silence as a weapon to punish you and force you to eventually give in to their unspoken demands, just to make the discomfort stop. Number 6 is a subtle one called the foot in the door technique. This starts with a small, easy-to-agree-to request. Maybe a coworker asks you to look over a single slide in their presentation. You say yes, because it's no big deal. A little later, they ask you to help with a few more slides. Before you know it, you're practically doing half their work. Because you agreed to the small request first, you're psychologically more likely to agree to the larger ones that follow. It's a way of slowly escalating commitment until you've been given far more than you ever intended to. Finally, number 7. Using jargon or complex information to intimidate. Have you ever been in a conversation where someone uses a ton of technical terms or complicated logic to make you feel stupid? This is often a deliberate tactic. By making you feel intellectually inferior, they put themselves in a position of authority. You're less likely to question them or disagree with them because you feel like you know enough. They control the conversation by creating an intellectual power imbalance, forcing you to simply trust their expert opinion. Recognizing these tricks is the first and most powerful step toward reclaiming your personal power. It's about building awareness so you can maintain healthy boundaries. Thank you so much for watching today. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up. And hit that subscribe button for more content on understanding ourselves and the world around us. Stay safe and stay aware.